Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Stephen Hendricks, and I am wanting to discuss the Florida International University Pedestrian Bridge collapse. On March 15th, 2018, at 1:46, the FIU bridge, located in Miami, Florida, collapsed on the Southwest 8th Street, crushing several vehicles that were waiting at the nearby intersection. While adjusting the 11th member of the tensioner, the adjacent 12th member collapsed, causing the bridge to crash to the ground, killing and injuring civilians and contractors. The FIU bridge was constructed by Medina Construction Management, based in Miami, Florida, and designed by Fig Bridge Engineers, located in Tallahassee, Florida. The constructors utilized accelerated bridge construction project delivery method. ABC includes innovative planning that is most cost effective and reduces on-site construction time. The FIU bridge is a two-span, 320-foot long, 24-foot wide, 950-ton structure that was designed and built to cross over the Southwest 8th Street and the Tamiami Canal. This illustration is based on a design submitted by Fig Engineers. If you note over here in this area here, you have the member 11 that was being adjusted, which caused the 12 to collapse. And this falling out and the collapsing of this area right here is what caused the bridge to collapse. During the bridge inspection, workers noticed and reported cracks near the heaviest structural loads and critical members. Right here, and these three drawings here, the figures that show these cracks. Okay, the builders and the designers remain unconcerned, stating in meetings that the cracking was a regular part of the selling process and will be addressed later. To prevent further cracking of the bridge's structural members, the contractors were ordered to reduce the stress in the post-tensioning rod of member 11, causing the bridge to collapse. As you note here, you can see the location of the member 11 right here, and also where they connected their equipment to release the tension on that particular structure. Figure 9 in this slide shows the blowout of the member 12 as the bridge collapsed on top of 8 stopped vehicles with workers on top of the bridge canopy. In this figure, you can see member number 11, number 12. This area here is where the blowout, and note the traffic under the bridge as the bridge proceeds to fall. The use of accelerated bridge construction and the unconventional design practices resulted in underdesign and underestimation of the loads of the nodal areas of the members 11 and 12, which contributed to the bridge collapse, and noted in this area here in figure 10. The color scale on the left side here of the diagram represents the magnitude of the displacement load on the nodal areas of 11 and 12, with red indicating the higher values and blue the lower values. It shows the areas of strain and potential failure under the load conditions. Slide that contains figure 11. This is the bridge immediately before and after the collapse. And note the workers working on top of the bridge. They're tensioning member 11, which causes the collapse here in this area. Note that immediately after the damage that was shown after the collapse, the bodies are probably lying in this area here. And also note that the crushed cars here and here, and there's other vehicles located under the bridge area. After the bridge collapse, several agencies such as OSHA and the NTSB performed their analysis and investigation, and their findings was that MCM and FIU failed to act once the cracking appeared during the construction process of the bridge. FIG failed to identify the potential critical bridge sections that were unable to support the bridge load. And the peer review of Louis Berger did not meet the requirement qualifications or experience and failed to identify and correct areas critical to supporting the bridge loads. And figure 12, you can see in the diagram again, here is the structure on the ground. And you see the diagonal that was being tensioned right here. and you see the crush and the failure of column 12, which caused the bridge to fall. In dispute resolution, the plaintiffs litigated for months and reached an agreement with the defendants. FIG agreed, along with the other defendants, to share the cost of the $102 million settlement paid to the plaintiffs. And again, in this figure 13, note that the hydraulic jack that was being adjusted prior to the bridge falling. And this is the area what it looks like with the concrete missing from the tensioner itself. As a result of this collapse, there were very many things that were learned, but here's an idea of some of the lessons learned. Some of the contractors and engineers ignored the warning of the bridge risk of failure and should have listened and been more proactive. All should abide by the safety standards spelled out in the contract documents, and the peer review failed to reveal FIG's design and error and calculations of the members 11 and 12 nodal region. And also FIG failed to investigate and understand the impact of the structural cracks. Noted here in figure 14, large cracks here over an inch, sometimes as much as a foot in length. This bridge collapse, killing 6 and injuring many in their vehicles, could have been easily preventable. There were several factors that could have been noted. One, FIG's failure to investigate and understand the impact of the structural cracks, as well as their inability to assemble a peer review to address the current issues. The actions of the parties involved in this project could significantly impact, one, on how future bridges are designed, constructed, and inspected, and also how the lawyers will litigate future personal injuries and wrongful death incidents at construction sites, and could possibly increase the inspection required by insurance companies, these guys that are responsible for paying out the awards to the plaintiffs. And finally, none of the designers had a complete understanding of the mechanics of the bridge main span, and none had studied the cracks to understand the dangers that they presented. After months of discovery and investigation and litigation, the plaintiffs were eventually awarded $102 million, representing the value of the opportunity for the defendants to win a contract worth $14 million. Thank you for your time. This concludes my investigation and of the FIU bridge collapse. Thank you very much.